I needed to review something here. Let's see if I can just gloss over this. Anything that I don't know, I will say I don't know, and we'll keep moving for now, inshallah. So, we're still in the Mithaal. You know what that means. And we're still in the Waaw, Mithaal, Waaw. Because you know, Mithaal is two categories. Waaw and Ya'i. We are just about out of the Mithaal Waaw though. And mashallah, I appreciate this review with you brothers and sisters here. Last time we talked about these words here when the author said, Rahimahullah ta'ala, وحذفت الواو من يطأ ويسع ويضع ويطع, etc. The wow is erased from these verbs here and some more. لأنها في الأصل يفعل بالكسر, because originally they are actually they're mudari' forms. They are now in mudari' form. And these mudari' forms originally have a kasra. That's why the wow was omitted. Why the wow was erased? Because originally these are the mudari' of these verbs. Yani these mudari' verbs are with the kasra. Meaning, like you know, then the wow came between the ya and the kasra, and so it got erased. And then you might ask, well, where's the kasra? Yata'u, yasa'u, yada'u. There's no kasra there. So why did it go away? And then he told you, ففتحت العين لحرف الحلق بعد حذف الفاء. Then the middle letter was given a fatha instead of a kasra because of the throat letter. And that particular change happens after erasing the first root letter, which is the wow. So perhaps you paying attention to how I am slightly juggling here in the translation. So if I just want to translate the words that are there, it will come out like this. Because they are originally yaf'il with a kasra, but then the ayn was given a fatha because of the throat letter after the fat. So instead of ayn, I was saying middle letter, and instead of fat, I was saying the first letter. And that itself means first root letter, not very first letter. I'm confident that that's clear for you. Okay. So then he moves on. And I did not review. So he said, وَحُذِفَتْ مِنْ يَذَرُ لِكَوْنِهِ بِمَعْنَى يَدَعُ. The wow was erased in yadharu. This means this case of yadharu is not like the previous case of yata'u and yasa'u and yada'u. Here's yada'u and yahabu and yani, if we keep going backwards here. And this case right here is not really the previous case of wa'ada ya'idu. This is the original case. Wa'ada ya'idu. Yani ya'idu. Then that was here. You would have said يطيء يسع يضيع يقيع. This case diverges from there because of the throat letter. So the kasra became a fatha. Now here's a case that diverges from here, branches from here. وحذفت من يذر لكونه بمعنى يدع. The wow was erased from يذر, not for the same reason of these verbs, not for the same reason of these verbs here, rather because it has the meaning of this one, yada'u. Yada'u, it means yada'u, as so they said it like it, which means to leave something, to abandon something. Yani, yatruku. Okay, so be it. That's how languages are. وأماتوا ماضي يدع ويذر وحذف الفاء دليل على أنه واوي. Okay. Okay. So he says here, the Arabs, that is, the old Arabs, they put the past tense of yadaru and yadaru to death. They put it to death. Yani, he's saying they don't use it anymore. It died out. The Maldi. These two words right here that we encountered right now, yadaru and yadaru, they don't use the Maldi, he's saying. They only use the Mudari'. Okay. There's a footnote here. I don't know if I have transmission for this footnote here, so I won't read it. So I just said what I know. وحذف الفاء دليل على أنه واوي. And the omission of the fa, which is the wow. That's clear for you, inshallah. Meaning the first root letter. The omission of that wow, its erasure is evidence that yadaru and yadaru are both wawi. So it means the Maldi would be wada'a and wadara. So he's saying they don't say this anymore. But how we know that it's wawi? Because in this mudari' form here, yada'u and yadharu, the wow is gone. And if you know enough sarf, what this means is, if you know enough sarf, then you're going to know that the way these mudari'as are without the first root letter here, then we knew this is a wawi, even if we don't say the maldi. Yes, and you know that languages, they develop as time passes. They morph. They morph. So that, as I was told by more than one, had we heard the Arabic of Ad and Thamud, we would not understand what they are saying. But it is Arabic. Okay. Any question? So then the author goes on. He says, may Allah have mercy on him. وَأَمَّا الْيَاء. As for the ya, فَتَثْبُتُ عَلَى كُلِّ حَالٍ. It is firm in any situation or in every situation. نحو يمن ييمن. ويئس ييأس ويسر ييسر. So you see what he did there. Such as yamuna. So that's what? Fa'ula. Yaymun. Yaf'ul. ويئس ييأس يعني فعل يفعل. Then we say if the Maldi is fa'ila, the Mudari is yaf'al, that's the qiyas. That's the consistent rule. ويسر ييسر and فعل يفعل. So, you know, there's more combinations to be had. Mentally, I mean. I don't know what words exist in Arabic language. But just mentally, between the Maldi and the Mudari, there's more combinations to be had. That's 3 times 3, isn't it? But it's not 3 times 3 all the way through. I'm talking only mentally. So what he gave us here was fa'ula, fa'ila, fa'ala, and yaf'ulu, yaf'alu, yaf'ilu. As for the combinations, yani, they go back and forth, you know there's more. Inshallah, that's clear. He said, وَتَقُولُ فِي أَفْعَلَ مِنَ الْيَاءِ أَيْسَرَ يُوسِرُ إِيسَارًا. And you say, concerning أفعل يفعل من الياء, when it's a ya'i, أيسر يُوسِرُ. What happened there? Who can tell me what happened here in this mudariya? 5, 4, 3.
Assalamu alaikum.
Wa alaikum salam. Hold on. I can't even hear you. Hold on. Yes, go ahead, please.
Because it's a 4-letter verb, it starts with a dhamma.
Other than that.
Other than that. I'm not sure.
Okay, well, let's look here. Tell me, in this mudariya verb, what's the first root letter? Someone.
Wow.
Okay, what are we talking about now?
Oh, yeah.
We're talking about yeah. So what happened here? The yeah flipped into a wow. Inshallah, that's clear. أيسر يوسر إيسارا. So here's the ya in the Maldi, أيسر. And here's the ya in the Masdar, إيسار. Where's that ya in the Mudari' though? Flipped into a wow. And you know it's not the first ya, because this first ya here, that's the Mudari' letter. So that's not the ya we're looking for. فهو موسر. And he is therefore a musir, wealthy. Yani, why did it flip? You say, yusiru asluhu yuisiru. Kulibatil ya'u. This one here. This ya was flipped. Wowan. Kulibatil ya'u wowan. The ya was flipped into a wow. Lisukuniha. وانضمام ما قبلها. Because if it's having a sukun and what is before it having a dhamma. So it became you see it instead of your you see it. إِيسَارًا فَهُوَ مُوسِرٌ. So also then musir its origin is muisir. And you have the same illah. Same illah. يعني the same process. قلبت الياء واوا لسكونها وانضمام ما قبلها. I'll write it for you. Maybe once you write it. قلبت الياء واوا لسكونها وانضمام ما قبلها. The ya was flipped into a wow because of its sukoon and the dhamma of what is before it. So, he tells us right there. Asluhu muisir. Sorry. وذاك موسر. وذاك موسر. So, أيسر يوسر إيسارا فهو موسر وذاك موسر. You know what all of that is? That is the Maldi, the Mudari', the Masdar, the Ism Fa'il, the Fa'il, the doer, and the Maf'ul, the receiver, or the one done to. Asluhu Muisir. Originally, it's Muisir. فقلبت الياء منهما واوا. It says منهما here. أصله ميسر فقلبت الياء واوا لسكونها وانضمام ما قبلها. Not منهما, just واوا only. Not منهما. قلبت الياء واوا لسكونها وانضمام ما قبلها. It means what I already said for you. But let's stop there. Inshallah. We're gonna build on there. And look at more awzan, inshallah, will be easy. Make sure you are reviewing, inshallah. Barakallahu feekum. Do you have any question?